Now to breaking news, the ceasefire deal between Israel and Lebanon seems to be holding this morning. This deal led to celebrations in Lebanon where more than 2,000 people have been killed there. This agreement lasts 10 days. So this could help open the door to more peace talks between the U.S. and Iran.
At a rally in Las Vegas last night, President Trump claimed the war with Iran is going, and I'm quoting here, swimmingly. Before the event, he also talked about his recent attacks on Pope Leo. Caitlin Huey-Burns was at the rally, which had a big focus on the economy. Caitlin, good morning.
And good morning to you, Vlad. Well, President Trump is hoping to shift the focus from war to the economy by traveling here to the heart of the hospitality industry to highlight how he thinks his policies on not taxing tips or overtime pay are helping service workers.
In what he called the birthplace of his no tax on tips policy, President Trump touted how now more tips that happen in Vegas get to stay in Vegas.
Everybody is looking at their tax return. They're getting tremendous amounts of money back, much more than they thought.
But many we met here say rising gas prices due to the Iran war are erasing those gains.
We save a little bit of money on taxes, but we're paying so much more for groceries and for gas and for everything.
Prices are all up everywhere. Gas prices are astronomical.
Before leaving for Las Vegas, the president was asked about his feud with the Pope over the war.
I'm not fighting with it. The Pope made a statement. He says Iran can have a nuclear weapon. I say Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon.
Pope Leo has never said Iran should have a nuclear weapon. And traveling in Africa, the Pope denounced what he called the masters of war.
Woe to those who manipulate religion in the very name of God for their own military, economic, or political gain.
Pressed on whether he would be willing to meet with the Pope, Trump said,
I don't think it's necessary.
The president also insisted Iran already agreed not to have a nuclear weapon.
Iran wants to make a deal, and we're dealing very nicely with them. We've got to have no nuclear weapons.
He said the next round of negotiations could take place as soon as this weekend. But if they fail...
If there's no deal, fight and resume.
And President Trump will continue his economic pitch on the road today. Later this afternoon, he'll travel to Phoenix, Arizona to headline a Turning Point USA rally, attempting to court young voters ahead of those midterm elections. Gayle.
All right, Caitlin, thank you very much.